Hello and welcome in. My name is Drumroll Tony. I'm a streamer on Twitch, musician, and music teacher living in Seattle. I've gotten so many requests for Chainsaw Man for the opening that just came out. I got to do it. Have to do it. It sold me at the name. The name sounds amazing. I don't know anything about the show. So let's go into learning mode here for a second. We're going to do the song Kickback, the full version of it. And it looks like we have a couple composers here. And I apologize in advance for messing these names up. Please let me know in the comments how to say this correctly so I can do better next time. Kenshi Yonezu and Sunka, I think. Let me know. Okay, so I want to look them up though. Just, real basic information on a wiki here. So let's do that. All right, Kenshi Yonezu is a Japanese musician, singer-songwriter, record producer, and illustrator who began releasing Vocaloid music under the stage name Hachi in 2009, and in 2012 he debuted under his real name, releasing music with his own voice. Vocaloid music, have to look that up. I gotta know. Okay, so according to this, on the other wiki, it says a Vocaloid, in simple terms, is a piece of synthesizing software that takes sounds made by a base human voice and puts them together to form words. Okay, that's pretty cool. Or in this case, taking words and assembling them into musical rhythm to form a song. That's cool, creepy, but more cool. I think that's pretty cool. So, okay. Mitsu Terada, known professionally as Sunka, is a Japanese singer, record producer, and songwriter. He is the lead singer of the rock band Stardom Q. As a songwriter, Sunka is a primary producer for Morning Musume and the Hello Project. Now that we have that basic information, let's check out Kickback. Here we go. Okay, that's pretty sick. So we open with the chainsaw rev, and instantly we got a pretty fuzzy wet bass, electric bass sound there. With a little bit of slap going on. Let's grab this again. We'll let it go this time. There's just a lot going on right there. If you're new to my channel, I do rewind quite a bit and talk quite a bit. So just letting you know, because it's more of like a surface level musical analysis. Anyway, there's a cool little organ sound that brings us in to where the groove is going to drop. But what we have to talk about underneath that chainsaw layer is all those little percussion nuances that are happening that just kind of keep this the 16th note groove alive in this like chainsaw fuzz bass. Little hi-hat patterns. There's that organ thing. Oh, good. The vocals sound nice when they came in. Okay, the little groove in the beginning, kind of like our trap. We have that like little trap. The way the snare is like agitated and pushed, it almost makes the groove feel like it's offset a little bit. It's not though. It's still perfectly in time, but it gives you almost like a perceived mixed meter feeling, but it's not there. It's still in 4 though. It's really nice. Oh, wow. There's just a lot of... Okay, there's going to be a lot of... I can tell we're going to stop a lot. There's a lot of good stuff going on. Okay, we're going to go back 15 just to get that again because I just heard too many things. The bass feels great. Do you hear that little ascending and come back down guitar lick? That it's just like... It's kind of the opposite contour of the voice. Wow, there's just a lot of genius musical work going on right here. We come out of that groove, and the groove is still present, that kind of trap sounding thing that we talk about, the agitated kind of snare lick. But then our chord progressions, we almost kind of like go through a lot of like, almost sounds like a jazz approach here with the way we're voicing our chords. And some pretty intellectual stuff happening. We're going to go back 25 here just to grab this again. So a couple layers there. The vocals sound kind of thick, but underneath there's so much supporting it though. There's just no way you can't possibly grab this in one listening. You just have to go back like 20, 30 times to really isolate everything. But I'm just gonna try to like put my ear on the layers that are below the voice here. So that's a pretty cool shift in rhythm there. Before we talk about the rhythm though, there just was so many, there's like a siren sound that happens, and the way the guitar lines that are just kind of, we kind of call that counterpoints in music when there's a bunch of like melodic layers kind of happening at once. This is sort of counterpoint-ish, not really, but kind of. This would be a really fun one to see sketched out on the page. You can see how all the ink exists, but someone should transcribe this because that would be a lot of fun to react to and listen to. But the next section, rhythmically, we go from all this trap stuff happening, and then all of a sudden we have this kind of coming together, and we're just big ensemble hits where the vocals and the rhythms line up, which is a complete contrast to the stuff that has happened before it. So let's go back 10 seconds and get into that. And one of the best part getting to this drop here is how we have this elongated vocal section here, and then suddenly there's a pause, and then we're gonna hit this drop. It just makes it that much better. I have a feeling this. Well, actually, we just read about them. They've obviously been making music for a very, very long time, so that's why it is this good. Okay, that's cool. Pretty sweet, like multi-layering with the harmonies here in the vocal line, and the ending there, that almost like hints of like double bass there, like we're gonna go somewhere else. Poppy progression in this middle section, this chorus here, really, really liked it though. Gonna go back 15 seconds. All right, sorry. I know I'm stopping a lot. There's just a lot to talk about. It has to be noted that there, rhythmically, we shifted to the offbeat. Ba, 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 ba. So the stuff previously that moved on downbeats, we've now kind of like flipped it on its head, and the accent focus was on the end of each beat. So that was pretty cool. That was very cool. All right, back 5, we'll let it go. Little key change here. Whoa. Okay. That was like kind of Beatles-ish. That was pretty sick, actually. The way that transition was so smooth into a little mini symphonic experience here. We're gonna go back 10 seconds. It should be. I mean, the stuff we heard in there was very similar to everything that just had happened. And the second time around, though, we're hearing the verse again. There's just so many like little metal licks that are going on in the guitar spot. That's with the cool like metallic keyboard stuff that's happening. I don't know how to describe those sounds, but they're pretty fun. But I want to hear how this transition happens again. There was so much Beatles stuff in there. Okay, that was very cool. During that, you might feel like you might say, oh, it got really slow. It's actually the same tempo because this happening, it's hinting at a metric modulation, but it doesn't really go there because you can still have it still exists within that. We have taken what used to equal basically the whole note and now made it the quarter note or some division of it. But it's a very cool effect. But just think that tempo is still hauling ass there. It's still there. Let's just go back 10 seconds though and kind of hear how we come out of this string section here where the bottom really goes away and we have string synthy sounds and highlighted vocals. Okay, that was new. Our 16-note triplet figure there. Let's go back 15 and get that again. This is a great piece of music. This alone makes me want to watch a show. Yeah, I'm a broken record. I'm saying this all the time as I discover all this anime music. Keep in mind, like, I've only done anime stuff on the channel for like 2.5 months. This is a brand new addition to my musical life, and I'm very happy about it because I discover stuff like this. It's a great bass sound. So, variety, right? I say it all the time. Variety is the spice of life. Did you hear how different we came in with some similar music material there? And then it completely changed. We got this cool, funky bass line thing, and it goes into this descending figure, and then the drums change, and then everything is on its head. Go back 10 seconds, we'll let it go. And now we've, it sounds like gone back to the original key out of our little shift down there. Well, you could say this is an ABA, as in like song format. And within the A section, we still had verse, chorus, and stuff like that. But that would be like just like, you know, looking, 300-foot view, looking down. This is very fun. This is one of those where you need to go back like so many times and listen to all the layers individually because you're not going to get it on, 3 or 4 listens. There's just so much going on here. All right, let's take it out here. 5 seconds back. We're letting it play out. Quarterly, do you hear the end there? That little descent into that laugh. Okay, this is a great piece of music. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite things that we've listened to recently. I'm happy there were so many requests for this, so I feel like I need to do a follow-up breakdown video because there's too much. This could be like an hour-long video talking about how much stuff just happened in there. So I hope you liked what we talked about. I know it's a lot of stopping and going back, but I definitely enjoyed this piece. Kick back, good stuff. My name is Drumroll Tony. I'm a streamer on Twitch. Make sure to catch me when I'm live. So we can talk about anime music or just your favorite music in general. You can find the link to my Twitch channel in the video description below, as well as the Discord server. If you like this video, you know what to do. Click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channels, and catch the next one. All right, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Take it easy. Bye-bye.